is in the air. And already, Alan Chambers with the hammer down on the backstretch. Tries to take the lead, but Bethany Storr fights back on the inside. They just barely touch out of turn 4. Chambers now opens it up by 2 lengths. Out of turn 2 and down the backstretch, Bethany holds on to second. Jim Chambers rides in the 3rd spot, but now goes to work on Bethany Storr. Bethany tries to keep the car down, but can't block Chambers. Jim Chambers goes to second. Bethany Storr to 3rd, and Joey Payne already up to the 4th spot in the number 74. Alan Chambers putting on a show here in front of the hometown crowd in that number 7. He's got his brother running second as Bethany Storr pushes up the racetrack out of turn 4, and that creates an opening for Joey Payne, who immediately goes to 3rd in the 74. Cross flags are out halfway through heat number 1. Chambers and Chambers in the front. Joey Payne, the veteran, runs 3rd. Bethany Storr 4th, still with a big push on that race car. Having a hard time keeping the car down on the low side. Opens the bottom once again out of turn 2, and that creates an opening for Todd Bertrand. Bertrand trying to stick the nose down there as Bethany tries to keep the car down low. Can't do it. Bertrand runs wheel to wheel with Bethany Storr. This time she shuffles way up the racetrack, gives it up, and Todd Bertrand goes to 4th. Bethany Storr back to 5th. Danny Gugini is 6th with now under 2 laps to go. White flag is in the air. One more for Alan Chambers. Jim Chambers for 2nd. Joey Payne in 3rd. As the checkered flag goes in the air, Alan Chambers will win it. Jim Chambers will be 2nd, Joey Payne for 3rd. Todd Bertrand will be 4th, Bethany Storr, our pole sitter, will be 5th, and Danny Gugini will be 6th in the number 51. Well, the Chambers brothers showing a little muscle here in front of the hometown crowd. They finish 1-2 in heat number 1. Alan Chambers in the 7, Jim Chambers in the 21, and then the veteran driver Joey Payne, 3rd in the number 74. That's the way they run. Here they come. Green flag. Scally will lead him down into turn 1, but he's loose. And that opens up the bottom for Seth Carlson. Carlson able to motor by and take the lead. Carlson was fast in practice this afternoon, and is showing that in heat number 2. Avery Storr quickly to 2nd, and Paul Scally gets gobbled up by Cabral and Zick. As Cabral goes to 3rd, Zick to 4th, and our pole sitter Paul Scally, after just 2 laps, shuffled back to 5th spot. Obvious handling problems on that number 30. But Seth Carlson has set sail in the number 71. Half a straightaway lead already for the Brimfield, Massachusetts driver. Seth Carlson in the 71. Avery Storr running 2nd now, feeling the heat from Randy Cabral. As they'll come to the cross flags this time, halfway through heat number 2 for the NEMA Midgets. Big lead for Carlson. Storr now putting some space between himself and Randy Cabral, who runs a comfortable 3rd. John Zick 4th, and a distant 5th for Paul Scally. Carlson now with a straightaway lead has run away from the rest of the field. Avery Storr comfortable in 2nd, then Cabral and John Zick with 2 laps to go. 2 to go. White flag is in the air. One more circuit for Seth Carlson. Avery Storr unchallenged in 2nd. Randy Cabral 3rd and John Zick 4th as the checkered flag flies on Seth Carlson. Gotta wait a couple of seconds for 2nd place, and now crosses the line. Avery Storr in the 15A will be 2nd. Randy Cabral 3rd in the 47, 4th. John Zick in the number 9, and then Paul Scally in the number 30. Well, Seth Carlson was fast in practice, as we mentioned, and he proves it here, winning by a straightaway in heat number 2. He'll be one to watch when we come around to the 25-lap feature for the NEMA Midgets a little later on, the Butch Walsh Memorial tonight. And in just a little bit, the NEMA Lights will be out for their qualifying heats.